Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. And part 28 of my Lokhir Fellheart Campaign. We're currently laying siege to one of Lothar's settlements. We still haven't found the bugger. Where is he? He's hiding somewhere. Anyway. Apparently one of our bolts got stuck in the mortar. Took out a mortar, which was good. It's good because they've got a mortar and I think one cannon? Two cannons? One cannon. Two cannons. They've got two cannons, yeah. Okay, so they've got a mortar and two cannons, so we're trying to take those out. We've got our harpies flying around behind the enemy, and the rest of our army is just awaiting for the enemy to advance, which they are. I thought they might hold back, but it looks like they're advancing, which is good. My bolt throwers a little bit out of position here because I wanted them in range of the enemy artillery. I didn't think the enemy would set up quite so close, but that works for me. We've got Ron Hodgson, apparently, who's a Mongol haunter, and he is invisible, or at least he stalks, so I can't see him yet. Can't see him yet. At some point we'll spot him. So round about here, there he is. We've seen him now, and our shades are going to open fire. And our crossbows. Fill in full of crossbow bolts, and yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. We've also got Hoha, who flies off. Such is her superpower. So Ron's going to take a lot of damage. But also managed to take out some of our... Well, he managed to take out some of the crew. And he's now going to cause us some problems, because apparently Prod Hoha cannot fight... Oh, he's dead. Crossbow's got him. It's fine. Everyone's fine. So we've got some crabs. The ladies are charging in. There goes the Sisters of Slaughter. All very good. The harpies coming in from behind. Going to go and deal with these gunnery mobs, because we'll see harpies. Not a great unit, but pretty good at taking out units like the gunnery mob. Lightly armoured missile infantry. Not going to do well against them. They're also coming down, taking out the cannons and the mortars. That's all good. So we just need to deal with the enemy infantry now. So we've got some depth guard. They're going to be quite nasty for our dread spears to deal with. But the Sisters of Slaughter should be able to hold their own against them. Some bombs going off there. And basically we're just using our infantry as... I mean, the problem with the Dark Elves is they're very much a glass cannon. Their infantry is very fragile. But the Dark Shards are just ridiculously good. But one of the problems with the Shades is that... I mean, basically, you want to try and keep them at range. They've got slightly more missile damage, slightly more range than the Dark Shards, but they're also more expensive and more fragile. Now, they can fight in melee combat, but ultimately you kind of want to keep them shooting if you can. So, I think in this instance, Dark Shards with shields are probably better. I'm going to put my neck out on the line there and say I think Dark Shards with shields probably better. Parthok taking out some deckhand mob. He's not going to have any problem there. He's already racked up 23 kills. He's doing all kinds of jumps and fancy shit. Nice work there. Our infantry is dealing with the enemy infantry, and our Dark Shards cutting down the heroes and missile infantry. Some of the harpies taking a lot of damage, but not too bothered about that really. And the gunnery wights, they are quite nasty, these gunnery wights. You can see 43 kills there. 19 kills there. These guys, they have the blunderbuss attack. Really nasty hero. Actually, one of the... Ow. Took a bolt to the face there. One of the few missile heroes, I think, that are actually quite good. Fireball taking out the other gunnery wight. The enemy general is running out of army. And it looks like he's charging Murdredessa. Unfortunately, he's now by himself, which means... Yeah. Yeah. See, that's my problem with Shades. Generally, you want them firing. If you get them into melee combat, you're doing the wrong thing. And while they are good units, I just don't know whether they're as good... I mean... Well, I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, let's just occupy. Found a forbidden rod. Why is it forbidden? Not sure. Lots of people dead as well. Good. I like dead people, except when they're running around, ruining my fun. Like Lothir is. Now. Oh, it's has fallen. Did I know that? It's been a little while since I played. I've been doing some streaming, so I couldn't quite remember. But it does look like it has fallen. So we should probably head there and grab that. So Murdredessa. Ideally, I'd like you to have a Pegasus, but we're not quite there yet. So let's get Sheathmaster. See, these guys are like 280 more than just Dark Shards. And yeah, I should probably get these guys with shields. Fair enough. Fair point. But it's probably alright. It's probably fine. Okay, we definitely want walls at Blood Swamp, don't we? We know what happened last time. My hubris worked against me. Although we probably would have lost that city whether it had walls or not. So, but it would have slowed down the Chaos Hordes. And Lokhir is we're at war with the Stuff Snatchers, which are a wandering army of Skaven and goblins. And Malekith could potentially get some more units. Has the upkeep on those gone down? That was like 500 odd, wasn't it? And I was... What? Why is the... Oh, that's because that's from the Black Ark, isn't it? Right, yes. So that shows the upkeep from the Black Ark, which obviously has upkeep reduction buildings. This is the actual upkeep. Right, sure. Let's get some Blackguard, just because Malekith's speciality is his Blackguard. No, but obviously it's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it? Eh? Eh? Isn't it? There's a bit. I mean, these guys aren't much. I feel like... I don't know. They're not that much, but I just feel like the Blackguard, very good on the flanks. Not so sure how they do... Right, what's them? Right, let's do a little check. Do a little check. So, the Sisters of Slaughter have got less health points. They've got a lot less armor. Got a little bit less leadership. They're a lot faster. They've got more melee defense and charge bonus. And they do have the... So they've got 5% ward save and 20% physical resistance, which effectively boosts their health by about 20%. So they've probably got more health than the Blackguard. Plus these guys are Silver Chevron. These guys are only rank 2. So they've got similar melee attack, despite the fact that these guys are slightly higher ranked. They're immune to psychology. You know, I think the Sisters of Slaughter are against infantry. I think the Sisters of Slaughter are probably better. Plus, they've got poison attacks, so that's going to like debuff the enemy, whereas the Blackguard don't have that. So I actually think the Sisters of Slaughter are probably actually better against enemy infantry than the Blackguard. So what we'll do is we'll have a couple of units of Blackguard, not Witch Elves, and then we'll have 4 units of Sisters of Slaughter. Let's do that. I'm happy with that. Made a decision. Now poor Noxus, he's had a bit of a ribbing. He's doing his best, but he's just up against some tough customers. I mean, look at this guy. He's got Tyra Banks is 28, level 28. Okay, failed, but a good attempt. You know, he's punching above his weight there and doing the best he can. So I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt. And I would like my dragons to cost less, potentially. I do like my Doomfire Warlocks. And more Assassinate would help out Noxus, wouldn't it? Hmm? Let's go for Masters of Murder. In the Elven world, there are none more adept in the ignoble art of stealthy killing. Sounds good. Sounds good. Now, where's my gold mine? My gold mine was over here, wasn't it? I was building my gold mine. Was I building? No, I wasn't. I'm not doing anything. Jesus. I didn't touch you. Good God. Right, gold mine coming up. Nice. Imminent rebellion. Where? Here? Really? That's fine. We've got SpongeBob there to jump on that. Sort that little problem out. No worries. So far, so good. And of course, we've got the crew of the Black Dwarf heading back. And that guy doing something I didn't even know was there, to be honest. I'd forgotten about him. That's the problem when you have... It's like the Imperium in Warhammer 40,000. There's so much going on. It's you know, if a Dark Elf assassin gets stabbed in the forest and I don't care, does he make a sound? Probably a short, sharp scream. Oh, Noxus has been wounded. Talking of short, sharp screams...
You feel it. From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord.
Oh, when doesn't it? Oh, well, at least Carl will have something to deal with.
Entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
Yeah, I know. Apocalypse. Yeah. Does that mean more chaos fleets? Does that mean more chaos fleets? Not sure. I should probably send someone out to have a little look-see, shouldn't I? Hmm? Okay, well, so far, so nothing.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Just in case. Do I want to go and check? Do I just ignore it and let that be future Monster Abound's problem? I think we all know the answer to that. Yes, it's going to be future Monster Abound's problem. There. There, we're going to move on it, sir. We're going to take it, sir. Going to take it, sir. And Caladriel, you're going to stay there. I'm tempted to move you, but I feel like Chakwa just kind of needs the defense. We've also got a rebellion over here.
Ridiculous.
It's Artheus. Come here. SpongeBob wants a word with you. She may live in a pineapple under the sea, but she also wants to kick ass. Talking of kicking ass. Corvivish. Probably trying to come for my black arc. So, lads, leg it. Run for it.
Set the sails.
Run away. And we're going to capture this. Should be nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. We will occupy that. Obviously, these are Norscan settlements, so they are not... Oh, I thought this was the furthest one. It's not. It's Ironfrost is the first one. These are Norscan settlements, so you don't get walls here. You can build a garrison, but you don't get walls. So we probably want a torture post to try and keep that under control. There is going to be some chaos corruption here. There's not much we can do about that. Malekith, once he's recruited... You know, he needs magical support, doesn't he? Garond has got the Tower of Sorceresses. Didn't we have a sorceress for him? Am I imagining that? Am I making that up? Knowledgeable, quite like knowledgeable. Cruel's not bad. Confident, disciplined though. Moransty.
My skills are yours.
And, oh, look at this. Pendulum, yeah, the Withering, nice. Let's get that. Evasion, we can then get Pit of Shades right off the bat. Pow! And Occam's Mind, and, oh, bloody hell, look at that. Arcane Conduit.
Sorceress of Gron.
Holy shit. You can have a Forbidden Rod. You can have a... nothing. Have the Armour of Silvered Steel, just to cover yourself up with. Because it's chilly out there. Have an High Elf Slave, because that's literally all we've got. So the High Elves are still alive, just about. They've been reduced to just 3 settlements, I believe. And they're currently weathering attacks from both Tretch and Morathi.
The mother of the Druki will hear your request.
Really? You don't want to confederate with me? Are you sure? I feel like we could get, you know, get together, Morathi. Not too close, obviously. I don't want to catch anything, but
Unthinkable.
oh no, Dave, no. Oh shit, Dave's right in the firing line. I think Dave might be going down again. Oh shit.
Unthinkable.
Okay, well, we need to. Have you? Wait. Oh no, you got the Temple of Cain. I like the fact that
Denied.
Hagrief, right? The rebels of Hagrief walked right past Hagrief and decided to come and attack Harganeth, apparently, or at least try and chase my black arcs down, which is a little bit vexing. But never mind. Okay, I wonder if we can peace out with.
Prepare to have your heart soar in ecstasy and your soul taken.
Thanks. Oh, we're not actually at war with you. We're still at war with I mean, we do need to kill Lothar. We do need to kill Lothar. He needs to die. What's our victory conditions looking like? Let's have a quick check. So, we need to destroy the Vampire Coast. Okay, sure. We need to control 8 of these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. That's not particularly tricky. And otherwise, we've literally got everything, apart from we just need to recruit some more Black Ark Corsairs, which would be, I mean, very, very easy to do. I really should be, you know... the problem. I mean, I like Black Ark Corsairs, I do, but the problem is, when you get to this point, you kind of need armies that can fight an enemy army, win convincingly, and then probably fight another one a couple of turns later. And Black Ark Corsairs, they just die too easily. Bless them. At least Dave's safe. That's good. I was a bit worried about him, but he's fine. He's fine. And we can get Malekith to chase down this army, kill him, hopefully. Ah. Yes. There are some Norscans, and they're not a big problem for me. Although, knowing my luck, they'll probably turn around and sail the other direction. And yes, apparently there's more Chaos Fleets. Ah, here they come. Yeah, that's... well, at least they're mostly Tretch's problem. Mostly. These, on the other hand, slightly more my problem. Oh, hello, the Black Council. We've got another one. So, do we want to bolster the military, demand improvements, set slave quotas, or reward the loyal lord? It's Racal. I mean, casualties captured. Slave decline. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? On the other hand, I feel like maybe just having more loyal lords probably does just kind of keep them in line. Let's reward him. They get more experience. That'd be quite nice. War weary, yeah. Well, I mean, you're living in the Warhammer world. You can't really get war weary. Weary. Wary.
Tyrant of Nagel.
Chosen of Hecate. Stand aside.
Okay, we need to take Itza.
Cirrus. Grond calls. I want them dead.
Which, you know what, I feel like we can do that.
I will destroy them.
Yeah, she will. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit cheeky during this battle because, well, to be honest, I should have been able to auto-resolve this, so... Now, the problem with this particular battle map, where you've got this sort of... This section of the wall here is not actually wall, it's scenery. You can't land towers against it, you can't put units there. This does create this sort of weird sort of long wall that faces towards the enemy deployment zone. And as you can see, the AI is not very good at recognising that this is basically lining their troops up for death. Ow. So the enemy garrison isn't particularly large. We've got a Harpies flying in here. Now obviously what we're going to do is they've got their elite infantry over here. We're going to charge our Harpies in. You might be thinking, well, that's suicide, isn't it? Yes, it is, kind of. Hello, boys. Well, that's a lot of them dead. Now the Harpies might die, but to be honest, they're very sacrificial. They've done their work, they have killed huge... They've annihilated at least one unit, reduced another one down to 50%, and another one down to, let's say, 66%. While that's happening, yeah, we're just chewing through the enemy army. The Harpies unfortunately get terrified and flee directly in front of the gunnery mob. That's unfortunate, but again, I'm not particularly bothered. And these guys are just going to die horribly. And you can see the huge piles of bodies lining the wall now. It's just not a good decision. The gunnery wights, the enemy gunnery wight, is going to maybe pop his head outside, trying to find out what's going on. So he's gonna head outside. The Harpies have managed to recover. We'll get them to safety so they can replenish half the battle. Gunnery wight pops his head out. Spud goes, "Oh damn kids, get off my lawn!" And actually, is quite nasty. These gunnery, as I said before, these gunnery wights are actually a very nasty unit. At long range, you really need to take them out. He just killed at least 6 people in one shot. Okay, only one person there, but still, not great. So Parthok and Hohar are coming round to try and deal with him. So Parthok comes around there. He's got his little crossbow. It's not quite as good as his what's his name? Oh, he doesn't have a gun. He's just gunnery wight. Gunnery wights. There we go. He's going to take a little bit of fire. Hohar is coming. He's like, no, not dealing with that. So long, suckers. And it goes back inside. Hohar is not very happy with that. So she's going to kick down the door by herself. Meanwhile, the enemy units on the wall they've just been basically just lining up to die. You can see we've got the sirens here. They are just going to get shot to pieces. Completely annihilated. The gunnery wight is running for his life. Hohar is kicking down the gates. Not very quickly, mind. Only 1% every... Well, yeah, it's actually a little bit more than I thought it would be. So we're just going to mop up these last few units. And the gunnery wight is going to drop dead from army losses. And that's it to captured. Definitely not 50-50 on the old auto-resolve, was it? Yeah, that auto-resolve really isn't quite there, is it? Let's occupy it, sir. Excellent. So we've got that province secured. So we can move on to Hoatl. If we can, like, clear out these mountains... The thing is, I think there's other armies in there, but that does mean what we can do is move Couladin back, so we have some defences on the coast to rebuff this Chaos invasion. Well, they have actually built a gold mine. I mean, wonders may never cease, eh? Look at that. We've also got the Emerald Pools. Medicinal plants, that's right, you can go to the Emerald Pools and smoke a joint. Apparently, it's what we're doing. That gives more growth and casualty replenishment rates. as well as reducing the amount of food you have available because you all get the munchies. Let's go for Black Rose because I'm not particularly bothered what I've got here. What does this do? Does this do anything fun? No, it's boring. It's boring. Doesn't do anything. Don't think we've got any more money. Do we have? We've got the torture posts, so that's all good.
What do you seek?
Hoo-ha. Ho-ha. Can I have a cauldron of blood? No one's laughing now. Damn right. And Murdredessa is a pirate hunter. +3 melee attack when fighting at sea. Good. Now, Mangrove Coast does not have defences. So they're not going to have defences by the time that Caladriel arrives. We might be able to recruit a few more Dark Shard. Couladin's army. I think that's probably fine, actually. If we can reach Magic Star's tower. Oh, that's right. What did I want to do? Was where did
the weak scream for mercy?
Yeah, this was we're going to call this Greg's Fall, because that's where Greg died. Press 07 for respects.
Supreme
And SpongeBob has got this guy to deal with, and then 3 Chaos Armies. Huzzah! And no defences. Shrine of Cain. The Shrine of Cain doesn't even have walls, so it. On the other hand, it does have a good garrison. It just doesn't have walls yet. That's not great.
Mother of the Dark Conduct.
Okay, let's deal with this guy. Okay, we can also resolve that. That's fine. We'll take the slaves. And I think what we'll do is we will rush for the Shrine of Cain to try and reach it before Chaos reaches it. Because if we can garrison it... I mean, the garrison's beefy. The garrison is really beefy. So if we can get there, we might... I mean, SpongeBob is immortal, right? Yes, good. No, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. What's going to give you the biggest benefit? Now, you do... I keep meaning to recruit more monsters with you. So I think what we might do is get the Confer Bloodlust, because that's going to give... That's going to give the Chill of Sontar here some extra physical resistance and some more weapon strength and all that kind of good stuff. Good.
The Druki are restless.
Yes, and we'll get a Dark Palisade here. It's going to take friggin' ages to build because of the terrain, but that's just something we're going to have to deal with. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. Maybe. Be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. What we do need to do is chase down this army because it's chasing our Black Arcs. So we'll go and grab that. Lokhir is going to head in this direction. We're going to... Oh, hello. Some beastie boys. They are fighting for their right to party. Lots of Ungors and a unit of Minotaurs. Of course, the only unit being any good there is, of course, the Minotaurs. Minotaurs are quite scary, but not when you have Dark Shards who can reduce Minotaurs to their component atoms with just crossbow bolts. Look it. Keep going, guys. Run for it. You're right, Dave. I think Dave's okay. I think Dave's got this. The rest of the guys, where are they? There they are. There they are. We want them to rejoin Dave. Come on, guys. Get in there. We've got this.
I can feel their power.
I'm amazed, actually, that she didn't go for Dave, considering he was there by himself. I don't think he can get reinforcements from the city this close. I think because it's sea, I don't know. It's just odd that they... unless they've got another... direction in mind?
Traitors wish to discuss with true Druki.
A peace treaty? I've kind of got stuff to do.
As ordered.
I can kill you later. Okay, good. That's sure. Whatever. Raquel, of course. Ooh. Oh, this is the best bit. So we get a name of power. I love this. This is one of the best things they've added in Warhammer 2. So, influence the province which the Lord is standing on the faction as a whole. Proves the Lord's army. Proves the Lord's own combat skills. Now, because Raquel has a sword and crossbow, I mean, it's not... I quite like the revered name, because like a bonus to your army, is always good, right? Right. So, on the march, you're assaulted by a feral manticore, blah, blah, blah. Right, so we can get Fang Shields. That's physical resistance for Bleak Swords, Dread Spear, and Dark Shards. Leadership for the same, or Beast Binder. So this is that's a bit of a shame. Same as the one that we got for SpongeBob. But, I mean, upkeep reduction for those monstrous units, assuming I actually get around to recruiting the friggin' things, not a bad option. So let's get Beast Binder. Maybe SpongeBob and Raquel are cousins or something.
Lord of the Black Court.
Sure. I mean, you do actually have some harpies, so it's not the worst. And 2 spiky hydras. So actually, that works out quite nicely. We've actually saved some money there.
Chosen of Hecate.
It's a bit of a win. And can we get anything here? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, who haven't? Patrick. Got a Cauldron of Blood like that. Let's go with Fervor for the weapon strength, I think. Hopefully we can reach the Shrine of Cain in time.
Power is yours.
Ransti, you can go and link up with Malekith.
Relics, come forth.
Of course, Malekith is a caster himself. But I like having options. Do you get you do get Destroyer, which is a weapon. Yeah, you get a sword, but the Shrine of Cain is better. I thought the Shrine of Cain upgraded every so often, but maybe it's the number of kills you get. So currently, sacrifice. Right. So currently it's mine. Yeah. So if it upgrades again, I'll probably want to get rid of it because the additional upkeep with how many armies do I have? 7. So that'll be 5% upkeep increase across 7 armies to across 70 units will all get plus 5% increase. I mean, assuming each unit is, how much is a Dark Shard to upkeep? Right, let's say 150. So 70 units, 150 each.
A chilling kinth.
It's only 5% of 150, isn't it? Of course, because maths is hard. That's 5. So that'd be what? 7.5 each. I mean, it would basically wipe out our income some. I think maybe maths. Ugh. If I had the time, I'd work it out. The only thing yeah, that upkeep is quite punishing. Plus, it gives -5 public order across all provinces, which is kind of difficult to deal with. Okay, well, commandment. Yeah, okay, so let's get the public order here. We should be able to get this under control. It's quite a lot of corruption, but that will be going down, won't it? Yes, it is. Excellent. So yeah, if we can clean out these mountains, and I don't particularly want these mountains, I might just burn them to the ground and not bother with them. But if we can do that, then it looks like Lothar is just sort of he's just lodged behind this mountain here. So that means he can only come around because he doesn't have underway or anything like that. So basically, if we can block him here, then we can stop him from exiting there, and then just once we've got the time and dealt with chaos, wipe him out. Easy peasy, no worries. Not a problem. It's going to be fine. Oh look, we found the Bjornlings. That's nice. Okay, so at least the Chaos fleets are kind of spread out a little bit. Is it only 4 of them coming this way this time? I mean, that's easy mode. Ah, there we go. The sword hungers. You wield the power of Cain's might. The sword strikes terror in all of your enemies. On the battlefield, you reap a mighty toll as foes fell before your blade with ease. Yet nightmares torment your soul, and a sickness leeches into your lands. Perhaps it's wise to relinquish such power. You'll be weaker, feebler, but it is not a price worth paying to becalm your dreams. So if we keep it, we'll get plus 5% upkeep for all units. We'll also get a decrease in public order, and everyone will hate us a little bit more. Otherwise, we could just return it. And to be honest, I'm at this point, I just think if I keep it, it's just going to cause problems. Like, if I only had a few armies, I might keep it. But I think consider I'm so spread out. I'm so spread out, and I don't have enough armies, so I think I just need to return it. Sorry. And SpongeBob SquarePants. Apparently, SpongeBob has captured an Asur mage in a recent raid and has found a satchel of potions. I mean, I think SpongeBob won't mind if I just take that. Here's mine. Give me my bloody potions. Does that mean we can give... Where is he? Malekith.
Lord of Naggaroth.
Yeah. You've got the Supreme Spell Shield, which is better. Okay, keep that. Who could... okay, satchel of potions. Who can we give a satchel of potions to? Someone who's going to get in... Who's going to get down and dirty. Going to be fighting. Not Caladriel.
Noble born.
Couladin. Maybe Couladin? He's got a brass horn, though. Not Couladin. What about Rakal?
Noble born.
He's only got a crown of command. Satchel of potions it is. He also doesn't have armour. Have a spell shield. And a Dragonbane gem. Let it never be... And a Scarecrow banner. Holy... He's got 2 Scarecrow banners. If he comes across any flying units, they're going to be pissing themselves. Aren't they? Oh, terrified. Brilliant. Okay, Chaos is on its way. Only 4 stacks so far, so that's easy mode. And a few stacks over here. It looks like they're going for Tauren Lek. Which is generally a bit... Oh, that's okay. Alicia does not have any defences because I've neglected it. Classic me. So we're going to have to deal with that. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Lokhir Fellheart.